Couldn't you stop your tantrum? And like, dude, it's a conundrum. Bill, I need you to check comments for me. So so let's go to my live. Let's focus. And they ain't paying, we ain't playing, Bill says. And here, let me let's get professional, Bill. Let's get professional for an hour. Okay? Bill, you there? Okay. Is my live going, Bill? Bill? Okay, here we go. Hello, all. Hello, all. Boom. There we go. I got you, bro. You can't beat me. Anyway, been hanging out with Bill this afternoon. We got how them lobsters looking. Look at this, guys. Look at this. Hey, lobster hamburger, man. These are the smaller dogs. We call them sea bites. We got a couple sea bites and a sea dog in there. Bill, you can't make them any smaller, I guess. I don't know. If you no, Bill. Here's the problem with the smaller casing, and I know this now. The smaller casings are less sensitive, so they rip more. This is just facts, Bill. I'm learning stuff from real. Let's get a beer, Bill. Let's get a beer. If there's any comments, use small casings. Now when you make, Bill, because next year I'm making beef sticks. I'm making lobster beef sticks. And Bill, even these, right? I can make beef sticks. I'm gonna make a couple beef sticks because that's a quarter pound. Each one of these is a quarter pound, the bigger ones. Like this would make this. I gotta make like, especially with the hamburger, Bill. Yeah, this would be perfect for like, let's say somebody dies and you go to their funeral and 150 people want cheese and mac, Bill. You know what I'm saying? This would be enough for 100 people with cheese and mac. Somebody needs to know how to make the cheese and mac. Oh my God, it worked, man. Look at and now because here's the deal. If you flaunt it on the online like I do, they will come to your house to make an example out of you. And now I don't have anything illegal. I don't have to hide it at my mom's house. Not that I ever did. I don't have to. Bill, I could just be a normal human being walking the streets looking at them saying, hey, good job, guys. Nothing illegal, nothing to see. My whole career, cat and mouse. My mom's, yeah, but Bill, in my brain, I feel like they'll figure it out. It's my mom, so let's go up there to Scotts Valley, and then let's go over here. I gotta move it constantly. Remember, like, what was that movie Casino where he's just driving around making meatballs, trying to get everything together? This is all leg meat, head meat, jaw meat. This is. The legs flew, man. The legs flew, and I didn't. Hey, buddy, you need to go potty? Hang on. You want to go potty? What do you mean, can I make a woof? What's that mean? What can I make a woof? Hang on, I gotta make sure. Okay, he's out there. Okay, what does make a woof mean? Can you make a woof? Chris, what's that mean? I'm excited. I like questions. Happy Friday night to you, March 14th. I've never done the date or anything like that, Bill. That's new. Bill, can you hear me still? Oh, okay, where are you at, bud? We talking or? Look at this, Bill. Look at my hands are cold. But look at, here's what they look like up close. This is impressive. Hey, Oliver, come here. Check this out, bro. Oh, he can't get on the TV. He won't be on. He's shy. His sister's going to be a big star. Yeah, get out of here. Dolly. Dolly's my only chance on these bulldogs, and I'm going to pick her up next weekend. Bill, I'm telling you right now, okay? I've talked to Kristen, and I know we're gonna have a fun little family of 5. But I said this girl is gonna be a workhorse for 2 years. Yeah. I'm gonna be that narcissistic dad that just pimps her out. Because she's gonna be the cutest thing. Have you ever seen bulldogs try to go up or down stairs for the first time? It's just as cute as your kids walking for the first time. I've done that too. Bill, Wednesdays is bulldog night. Like, get the fuck out of here. Why not? Bill, and you know those people. You know those bulldog people. Bill, there's some that are like me, though. There's some that are like me. As a matter of fact, when we went to pick up Louie the first time, there was a kid in there just tapping on the glass with Louie, and you met Louie. You don't mess with that dog. He just wants to sleep. That's why he got to live 11.5 years. And this kid just wanted him. And he's like, hey, tapping on the window. Hey, that's a bulldog. That thing will kick ass. Louie couldn't handle the temperature where he was in the pet shop at. And yeah, we got him from a pet shop, and then we found out it was a bad idea to get him from pet shops. I didn't know that. So, no more pet shops. He lived 11.5 years out of a pet shop, though, so I think we did okay. Anyway, what do you do with all your free time other than fishing stuff? Honestly, this is it. I'm not even into fishing. I'm into spear fishing. I'm into diving. And my buddies are out there right now. They all got on the boat and they're over against an island. They're hiding at an island that's just 24 miles from land. But here's what they're doing, because it's all of us guys that we look forward to seeing each other twice a year if we're lucky, or maybe even 3 times. Some guys come diving with me all summer long. When the halibut are here, my boat is just in the water constantly. New people, they thought I was running a business. I'm not running a business. I'm just meeting people and having the time of my life. And now I can make money at it. There's no harm in that. Now there's certain ways you can make money and there's certain ways you can't. I can't sell these. You guys, this is all entertainment for you guys. This has never been done before, but now I'm hearing it has. And if you've done it before, and maybe you didn't want to tell people about it, shame on you. Because guys go out and get lobsters and then they don't know what to do with them. They have so many of them. If you get good at this. But then there's all these rules and regulations. And if you break them, they'll come. They like making examples out of people they can make examples out of. Now, I don't want to be made an example there. I do everything legal. I didn't know I could come up with this. Not bad. Not bad. So we are going to have hot dogs. These are harbor bugs too, by the way. No disrespect to anybody that gets them in the Long Beach area. These are all from your area. The 4 that I brought back that I'm taxidermy right here, I signed a couple of them today, so you'll know they're originals with my illiterate writing. Seawolf 13. Boom. Different color. It's a different color. It's a different smell. And I'm not going to argue with anybody about being a purist from the guys when they're at the island. My boys are at the island. It's not, they're hiding right now. It's bad out there. But they're having a great time and catching up on things, I bet. Or they're in their bunks and watching me. But it says 0 people are watching. Bill, you not watching? How can that be? Look at the number of... Now all of a sudden the thing goes up, Bill. Like as soon as I say that, it was at 0. I'll film it next time. Anyway, bless it. If you've found this and you like it, it's my lifestyle. I'm going to do this for 20... I said 75. If I can make it to 75, 75. It could be over tomorrow. Nobody knows what happens. Jesus, you jump into the ocean and a great white eats you like you all think it's going to happen. Nah, that doesn't normally happen, but it's halibut season. And when you shoot a halibut, they come. That's their dinner bell. That's a free meal. So if you're gonna do this, do it. Have fun. Just know there is risk with it. Be smart about it. I don't know. Maybe you see a great white, Bill. Can you handle seeing a great white, Bill, underwater without a cage? I know you can, Bill, but luckily for you, are they up there, Bill? Like, do you get them on your area? Have you ever heard, like, up in 1910? 1910 you had one, huh? Bill's in Alaska. So 1910, Bill. Now these ones aren't as red. I don't know if it's harbor bug meat that's not red, because I was expecting to go on a couple trips. I hurt my back lifting this 55-gallon tank, so I'm not on the trip tonight. Peace, guys. On the peace. Bill, have you ever lifted a 55-pound fish tank? A 55-gallon fish tank? You carried 120 up a stairs? Do Canadians make smaller glass size? Because this thing is thick, Bill. And it's just all glued together, that's it? What kind of glue does... Because that's the pressure on there. We've all seen that. Well, the fishy. Oh. I live in Monterey, California. I'm 15 minutes away from Moss Landing. That's where we do most of our diving in the summertime for halibut. They're everywhere. You beat the sand. You can go to structure. If you know what you're doing, you know what you're doing. If you don't, you're going to just swim over the top of them. They're used to that, so they don't move. And once you start recognizing them, and I got 54-year-old eyes, man. I have glasses I'm supposed to wear. I don't wear them unless I'm driving at night, and I have to again, so I can see. And then I have sunglasses that are prescription. So eyes are everything for a halibut, and I got to be, listen, last year I did 43 halibut, 900 pounds. This season I'm going to double it. Because I get to go down to southern the islands, and I got all these new friends with boats who just want to go experience fun. I'm fun, and so I'm gonna go down and hang out with people, Bill. I'm gonna be a social butterfly for 3 days a week with my puppy. Now, to get me, you have to listen. You're gonna have my new puppy on board, potty training, blah blah blah. She's gonna be my show dog. Because when I travel, both my idiots just sit in here. I know, Bill. I know, but I've already talked it over with everybody. So you say ick to bulldog, I'm gonna have a bulldog my way. You know what I'm saying? That's like driving a Tesla in the middle of Montana. He came in, I checked. He just had to go out there and piss. No, Bill, he's not an outside. They like the sun. Bill, we got 2.5 acres, right? And if it's a sunny day, go enjoy yourself. The only time he runs for the fence is he likes to poop around the fence, Bill, mark his territory for the coyotes. Now I let it go for a while until I got to run the mower, and I just sit up there with a beer and cut grass and Louis shit. No, Oliver shit. Sometimes it's real. Hey, Bill, you're getting a tractor, huh? You're going to get one of these. So Bill's getting a lawn tractor, and well, it's an off-brand, okay? But he's going to paint it Harbor Freight special, but he's going to paint it Oiler colors, because Bill moved to the middle of Canada after he's on the West Coast with us. That's where I hung out with him. Now he's in the middle, and he just got 40 acres of his own. He doesn't even want to go to work anymore. He says, I don't have to vacation anywhere. You got some ditty juice, all right. Because this interesting to anybody, man. It's interesting to me, and this is how I'm going to live my life. I'm not ashamed. Now, I'm going to have to get back into the shorts because that's what attracts people. I've neglected it. I can put pictures up and they make me 3 times as much money as anything else, just one picture. I'm a person that performs. A picture, like this picture, is pretty cool. I mean, wouldn't you want to know who did that? But, and who's going like, I mean, where else can you get this on a show? Look at this, Bill. It's gonna fly. Lobster dogs. That's the commercial I'm gonna do for this tonight. Right after the show. Projects, Bill. This is a victory lap, Bill. Like, I know you want projects. Look at this, Bill. Look at this, Bill. Your friend did this. Now, they marked it as Bavarian. Okay. They marked off one of the things, and they had to tag them for weights and stuff like that. This is legit. This is the Lobster Sausages 101. How great is this? What are you making, Bill? I hear a lot of crunching. Mushrooms and escargot for Bill. Okay. Should I even ask, Bill? Hang on. What did you just say you're going to eat? Escargot and mushroom caps. Is that the thing we got when I came to that steak place up there? You make those? How much did we pay for them? Do you remember? They said $20, 18. But you get, I think we got like 3 of them because I didn't think I tasted them for the first time, and now I had to have them. And then they had the steak, and then we were drinking Jack and Coke, weren't we? Remember they clumped us drinks because they thought I was famous? Because of my tattoos or something? Like, well, what did that? I was like, oh, okay. That was a fun trip, Bill. Because then I got to experience Canada out where Bill lives in the wilderness. We were snowmobiling at like 4 in the morning to 3 in the morning. One of them caught fire. How fun was that, Bill? Jesus criminy. So, okay, let me explain, or let me understand, Bill. The escargot, you open the can, and it's just pieces of snails. They're whole snails. And are they in a juice? You fry them. Okay, so you don't eat them raw. Do people eat them raw? Okay, all right. Yeah, figured. Okay. Wow, okay. There you go. Put the China flag up, Bill. Hey, Bill, don't do that anymore. That brings down the algorithm. Remember when that would set the algorithm up? Bill, it's not 2 people. We have people conversating right now. And so, well, whatever. All right, let me live my dream. Anyway, so for the rest of the night after this, I'm going to play games with Bill for a minute. Then I'm going to go upstairs, come down, eat a beautiful dinner with the wife, and then watch a movie with her. It's her pick night. She can pick any movie she wants. And I promise to stay up for at least half of it. Because this daylight savings, Bill, you don't get affected by it. But let me ask you this. It doesn't. Why do they have a time change in your area too, or no? And why do you guys do it? The farmers get, so why not just, they get more daylight, so why not give them daylight all year long? Why change it? Let's stay on the schedule. Yeah, but this is what we thrive off, Bill. When I go to Alaska, I cannot even go to sleep because it's light out. and then my body wakes up no matter what. No, I never go in the winter, Bill. I am the biggest pussy out there. I'll be the first to say it. Like, you ain't gonna. You know what I do want to do, though, Bill? And I won't go to Alaska because I'm gonna live in Alaska. I am for like 3 months out of the year. I'm gonna go get these big halibut. I'm gonna dive half the time. Hey, you know what they used to do with their trash? They threw it in the ocean, in dump areas. There's glass bottles that are beautiful under there that are over 100 years old. You know what I'm saying, Bill? Because back in the day, they had real glass, right? Your grandpappy's brew was in a jug. And it was hot, Bill. And Bill's going to make Jello shots. He's inspired. Go get him, buddy. Anyway, we did it, man. We conquered. We came. We went to Long Beach. I got my first bugs. I got my first bugs ever, man. And I got them. I met some great people. I'm getting a bulldog from the guy that took me out for the first time. My other buddies won the Harbor King of the Harbor champion, so I'm taxiderming their lobsters. These 4 are mine. They were the first 2 are right here, and they were in the first pull. I had 2 legal ones my first pull ever successfully. And then after that, it was just a party. I mean, my God. Before it was. We got the thresher shark. If you've been watching, I just taxidermied the thresher shark tail. I invite anybody that kills a thresher shark to at least do something cool with the tail or the fins. My dream is to have like a table like this that I epoxy and make blue. And then we have like the tail coming out and then the dorsal fin here. That would be a pretty cool. And maybe you do the epoxy where the head is because you can't see it, it's underwater. So dark blue and then like up here with that would be red epoxy. You could do it, I've seen them. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out and I'm going to get there. It's all process. So for me, I'm going to really start concentrating on my shorts, and this is what brings people in. You got to work for them. So I'm going to do less me and more. Well, I know I'm not, Bill. I mean, from 5:30 to 6:30, you get me. Yeah, and I'm only going to be here. I made a decision. Either come over or don't. I'll pop in over there occasionally. Bill, Project Smodject. We got another. Like, let's hang out for a minute. Why isn't the hockey game on? What happened? Blacked out, Bill. Do you think that's? You say it happens, but doesn't that make you more mad? As a hockey fan, you know what, Bill? You need that. I have a great idea though, Bill, because they make people sell these for their like commercials, the VPIN thing, and you can put in when you get on it. It's so you're secure, right? It's security, blah blah blah. So you can put in this shit, and you can watch. You can say, "Hey, I'm in New York. Is that where they're playing?" So your IP address would be New York, Bill. And it changes every time. That way, remember that guy? What was his name, Bill, that got our IP addresses? Wells Fargo. Remember that guy? Yeah, he got. How many guys did he take out? 5 of us, and we watched one by one drop. No, he didn't, because I left. He was working on you. It was me and you left. Yeah, me and you stuck around talking shit to him. And he goes, well, and we'd hear our friends just fade off. You'd hear him, this guy Frank, every other word was the C-U-N-T. Oh my God, he was just hey Bob, you would like Frank. He's a New Yorker. He's out of the city New Yorker. Up, where are they, Bill? Where's Mark live? What's that little village he lives in? Saskatchewan? Bill, where does Mark live? Saskatchewan? What's the name of his town? Schenectady, upstate New York. Okay, that area. So those kind of New Yorkers, Bob. Man, we got some lobsters, Bob, from the harbor. And from what I understand, this is legal. I'm going to have these for 4th of July. I have the hamburger. Now half of this would do a family of 10. A family of 10 for cheese and mac. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do cheese and mac for a party. And then I'm going to make a hamburger. But what I'm going to do is I made lobster butter last year. So I'm going to do what Chef Ramsay was doing with his hamburger meat. He took a cheese grater, but he put the butter on the cheese grater to get it in just perfectly into the... So that's going to be my next video, short. And but I'm going to have a party, right? If you're going to do this, you might as well have a party. So the other half, I'll invite people over with their kids, and we'll try lobster, cheese, and mac. Okay? No trading, no bargaining, just fun. The people that comes over here, some of them are Democrats. Listen, I'm not here to gloat. I know you guys are going through a tough time. You can't even get along with each other, and that sucks. Because you guys are strong, but you weren't strong. Media just messing with everybody's brain. Bill's my friend, and he's in Canada, and I don't know what's going on because it doesn't affect me and Bill. This part doesn't. Now you say it will because of I go out and get my own stuff. Yeah, it ain't going to affect Bill, and I will say this. I don't have a federal job. I don't have a school job. I don't have one of those jobs they told you, go do 4 years of college, put yourself in debt for $200,000, roughly. And then here you go. Now you get to work for us. I'm an entrepreneur. Trump's making people get out there and work again. We all went inside. I'm a grade school dropout, but they passed me, Bill, because they didn't want me back. They knew I'd come back. I had fun. I was having the time of my life. Yeah, I know, the suspension, the after school, the secondary school. Did you ever have to go to the secondary school, Bill? I bet you did. In Canada, do they have a secondary? That means you've done violent acts on other students. Yeah? They got that there? Yeah, the whole province shut you out of their school system. Bill, what age was that? You were 12. Oh my God, this is great, Bill. I wish, man, I've never seen it. Like, Bill, you would make national news at this point. What's wrong with this young man? Your parents went to court to try to keep you into school? Did your dad, when you went to court, wear his colors or no? Did he dress up? He was in jail at that time. Okay. History didn't repeat himself with you, did it? Was that your diaper years? Your dad's like, screw this, I ain't tired. Thank God for your grandma, huh, Bill? Yeah, honestly, out of all the adults in your family, which one do you like? I know your mom's still alive, so say that one if that you need to, but mom's the best, huh? Grandma. I got to meet Grandma a couple times. Bill kept me away from Grandma because Grandma would party. If it was Thanksgiving or whenever Bill would go over there. Yeah, Bill said she was... I'm not even going to say that word because everybody would get mad. Yeah. She's a great lady. It's just a great lady that lived a life the best she could, and they tried better than themselves. And that's all we really can do. She was a war baby. Yeah, yeah, Bill. Yeah. An immigrant at that, right? No. Did she have to come over from Greenland, or who came over? Did he have to fight, or? I mean, they wouldn't. Okay, in our country back in the day, if you came over, you had to have like $10,000, which was a lot. The what? Yeah. Did he come back all mangled or no? Bill's making Jello shots, and he goes, "That's a lot of alcohol." And your kids are gonna come home, Bill, after a hard day at work, and you're gonna have Jellos. What flavor are you using on the Jello, Bill? Skittles mixed berry. I didn't even know that was out there. Anyway, this was a success. I am gonna make a hamburger out of this. I am gonna also make. I would like to have. I'm gonna cut the hamburger in 4. I don't need all that in me. I need a little bit for my bulldogs to shoot them in the new one. She's gonna be a lobster fiend, and for 2 years I get to take her out on boats, and my plan is to have my own boat down there that I can live on and just go hoop net or dive if it's clear, or free dive with my buddies. So I can get 7 a day. If I document them like I'm documenting them, then it's okay. I think. I don't know. I'll get the multi-day pass for travel. Those are things I got to work out with the wardens, but I'm yelling at them now, so I don't want any problems, no bubbles, no troubles. You guys are the greatest. You just have to listen to the people that are on the board that told us that he's not. What was his name? Eric. Hey, Taco, I'm not gay. But if you are, cool. What do I give a fuck? Good for you. Rock on. Eric, he says he's a diver. He says he doesn't want to give us our abalone. He's the one holding up our abalone. He wants another 10-year study. And that's what that meeting was about. So if you weren't following, for some reason, I'm political, and I'm not political. I don't care. I didn't care, but they've taken away everything, and they're trying to take away our lobster, believe it or not. Give it all to China. Now, that ain't fake news. That's not Trump. I'm sure I'm wearing this, so you're already, and I got the hat over there. Bill, we've cut down on China. We ain't China friendly. Neither are you. Bill just said he got a tractor that cost me, the John Deere version of this tractor cost me, what did it cost me, $2,800? Bill, remember they delivered it? I'm like, you guys deliver? Is that an extra charge? No, son. Well, Bill just got one from like Harbor Freight for $450? With a trailer? What does that trailer look like? That trailer cannot be a very big trailer. Wow. And would you go pick it up? Ask the guy, here's what you want to do, Bill. Ask the guy the size of the tire and just go buy 2 new ones. I'm telling you right now, it's going to save you a headache on the... You're going to plug them, but what if they're weathered, Bill, and he didn't put the cardboard up? Yeah. Taco. All right, Bill. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk, bro. We got 24 more minutes. I like your stories. Look at Taco. No, Taco, come back. Who deleted him? He wanted to know about my. Who did? Bob. Maybe he got. Maybe they were getting weird. Here. If you're still watching, just because you're deleted message, look at. That's what the drill's for. This is a harbor bug that I really. Good job, Bob. Hey, Bill. Bob used to be a cop, Bill, a detective. Hey, Bob. No, Bill. No, he got a serial killer, Bill. I've watched the Okay, don't tell me now because you don't want to tell me stories while I'm live because your stories are fun, just like Bob's. And what a great day, man! I picked up, like I said, I have lobster now, and I'm gonna have it for Thanksgiving, 4th of July. Really? Oh no. Okay, that's a fun story. Let's come back to that one, Bill. Anyway, um, so I went down and I filmed the last part of them vacuum sealing it. This is what they do down there at the market. It is, if you want it done this way, oh, let me see. 16.9 pounds of lobster. At I think it's $5 a pound. So whatever that is. My bill is different because here's why. My bill's not different. Yeah. I looked at the board. It says up on their fish board and poultry and meat. Bill, they do chickens. It's just a good old flat. Bill, do you have those in Canada? Like meat markets, so if you go hunt and you don't have time to clean and process it, you can just drop off skin on and everything, but the price goes up with all that, right? $150 for a deer. Like an elk. What's an elk? Oh, Bill didn't like the $150. He could do it himself, and I've watched him. Bill, your videos got banned quick. Like Bill would go live cutting up a deer. He got 2 back to back in the last 2 days of the season. Now he's got an Indian wife and kids, so when they go hunting, it's a different time. Bill, you have to follow the white man rules, right? Yep, he does. And his daughters don't, and neither does his wife. Now they don't pull out arrows and shoot things like the old days. Give him respect. I love. Both his daughters, Bill, they love hunting with you, right? And when you kill it and stuff, I saw even your daughter taking pictures for social media. Look what I did with my dad. That's kind of cool. That's Bill. Yeah, are you more proud of those moments, or you're just proud because you did it yourself with whoever was with you? Isn't it great seeing the kids, Bill? Now you got to understand. I have videos of me not letting my daughter get a halibut. I could have given her 10. They yelled at me on the boat. I don't teach my kids that way. My daughter is dominant. I don't know what the hell she's doing, but she's dominant. I wish I knew, yeah, because, well, here's the thing, Bill. She's doing exactly what her mother would do, and I've already, if the thing with me is if I've experienced it, now I'm an expert, right? So you let him temper tantrum. You let him do a fake falsehoodness. You let him just like, what the hell are you doing? You don't want to talk to me for 2 years after I have letters that Grandpa's paying you not to do that. Did you guys not think I'd keep that? Like, god damn. Me wanting to hang out with you, Emily or Weston, on your birthday for 5 minutes, but your mom would go yell at the judge. But nobody wants to hear that. So we move on. So I'm just going to move on. And I know you, and here's the greatest thing. I'm getting back to my basics. I'm getting back to killing. I'm getting back to putting blood on my face. That's what people hate. I'm getting back to yelling at these idiots in Sacramento. I'm going to go meet them next time. They did a surprise thing on us. We caught them. So you, Eric, that said I can't talk, you work for me. I'm not that guy that gets pulled over by a cop and said, oh, well, I did do this once during COVID, and because I got 3 tickets and I was sick of them. But in my defense, gas went up. I have this all on video. Gas went up after Trump left, and Biden said it's all going to be green energy. The guy on the board, this guy was talking of that's what happened to our kelp and everything because of green energy. Was able to put his thing. That's who's voting for us, guys. That's who's not going to give us anything that we want. So now here's the problem. Everybody, I looked at the faces of all the women that were my mom's age, and they were mad, and they were on the other side. These are very rich white women that set up organizations, and now California Council can't do anything about it. No, I didn't even know you're talking to my wife, but yeah, you are. Okay, no, Bill. I'm riffing. Go ahead, talk to her. You guys watching it? Get my algorithm up? I got 4 people here. I think that's a lie, but that's cool. All right, cool. I'm gonna just take a picture of how many people actually watch, Bill, and then, hey, Bill says he's communicating with you.
Yes.
So anyway, this was a success. This is gonna have videos in 4th of July where I'm gonna have some. They doesn't all go back to the guys that caught it. I have 4 of my own.
Ding.
The what?
Tell me if you hear that ding.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for letting me do that job. Hey, what movie are we gonna watch? I was telling Bill.
I don't know. Maybe I'm watching a Sean Penn. Remember Bad Boys?
I do love Bad Boy Sean Penn. That was like Bill. Juvenile Hall.
Old school.
Old school.
So
He beat up that guy.
I just started watching that, so I was thinking maybe Mystic River.
I like Mystic River. That's sad. Because that guy didn't do it, right?
Well,
I just ruined it. Hey, Bob, that's your area. Oh, it's across the pond from you. Mystic River was, hang on, Willie Williams. What did he say? Hey, pal. Bill's in my ear, and Bob was a retired New York detective. So, no, I don't want to see your sausage. I'm not a sausage dude. If you're a sausage dude looking for another sausage dude, then you touch a kid, I'll kill you. I mean, I'll say it straight up. I'm that guy. I don't put up with it. Bill, do you know what my algorithm was? Remember the guy that was in court standing there just smiling, and they're like, "We're charging you with another murder." Blah blah blah, and they go, "Did you kill? Did you kill?" Oh, listen, these are orally. I'm eating this lobster orally. You know, hey kids, listen. Bill, stop with those comments. Bill's like, how many sausages can you fit in your mouth? I don't know. I would gag. I don't know how chicks do it. Not with me. I mean, Jesus, criminy. But, man, anyway, porn. Cool. Hey, anyway, lobster sausages are here. We're getting off track. We're having fun. We're riffing. I got a full night ahead of me. I'm going to hang out with Bill for just a little bit more. We're going to have dinner with the wife, and then we're going to watch Mystic River. Now, if you haven't seen the first one she was watching, what was that with Sean Penn? What did she just say, Bill? When he was a juvenile. You must have watched that. How old were you when you went in for the first time, Bill? Even for a day? Like, what was 12? When you were 12, how long did you go in for? You don't have to say if you don't want, but I'm curious now. 3 months. What did you? What did we do? Assault. On who? Can we ask who, or you don't want to go there? A person in school. Now, what did that person want you to do, or didn't? Like, because I know you don't just go up and punch people. He was picking on you and you have 0 tolerance. So he was bigger or something? He was 4'10" till he was 17. I met him when he just got out and he was lifting weights. First Facebook picture, Bill, remember? You're pumping iron. Yeah, to set up in the extra bedroom. That is there it is. Sean Penn, Bad Boys. Great movie. Great movie. Bill lived that life. I didn't. I did the other side of the tracks. Both had maniac dads, no matter how you say it. What we did is we had real dads, because me and Bill were talking. We're like, I wouldn't have changed anything in my lifetime. I'm at 54. My dad was dead a year ago, right, at 53. So this is fun for me. All I know is I'm going to party till I can't party anymore, and I can make money at it. I got to go back to making money by making the shorts. Like I said, if you enjoy this content, my shorts and reels, or if you enjoy listening to me ramble for an hour, hang out. I don't have any. I personally, I can't speak for Bill or anybody else. I personally don't have any problem with anybody or anything except for if you're disrespectful. I know, Bill. I know. That's why I'm saying me. You can't be disrespectful to a human race and expect to be elevated. Now, we are all fooled, but we all looked at it, and we are now either going to pay or we're not. I don't know. It's too early to tell. Should I be yelling at the commissioners and calling them out on their buffoonery? It's a risky move. You do not want the wardens looking at you. They have weaponized them on me 5 times. I've won 5 times. I'm not doing battle with them. I love those guys and those ladies. Captains just want to retire. They don't want the buffoonery. You got a guy on there that wants another 10 years onto your abalone season. You ain't going to make it, and neither am I. But remember those goddamn memories? It just sucks. Because the guys that taught me how to catch lobsters loved abalone. They took me up there when it was about to be shut down the first 3 years. And we had the most epic parties as people and groups, and those are my friends now. They're getting older. A lot of them are out there on the ocean right now on the Vision. Cheers, boys. I got buddies going down tomorrow. I was supposed to be on the boat today. I was Jason. Oh, JC's here. Oh, no, Phil, don't do that. That's your son, man. You can't say that. JC. That's a closet crier, Bill. I don't want to talk about that. That person's not in my world. Okay, we have hamburger meat and we have sausages, and it's all 100% harbor bugs from Long Beach. The one, I'm going to get back to the video. I took the sperm sac off this one right here. That's why it's black right there. Normally it would be white. And I put the sperm sac in my mouth and I spit it out after I did a video. Dave Hansen did the same thing. And he swallowed his. So he's a swallower, I'm a spitter. And you haven't even seen those videos yet. Shame on me for not promoting myself. Because that's interesting. That's fun. Because here's what we all are in this world. We're here to have fun. And you can get what'd you say? Avalon, Great Whites, yeah. Okay, Bill, who's that? Who's that, Bill? Yeah. I remember that. Okay, I didn't know who he was, but now I do. Thank you, real men out there. Bob, Bill knows. I know that story left and right. I didn't know the guy's name. I'm sorry, I deleted his name. He got persecuted. For what did he do, Bill? I can't remember. Or am I sticking up? For what? What did he do? Immigrants weren't wearing poppies. So he called him you. So Bill, let me ask you something. Is you people to another race a bad thing to say? Bill, I do it all the time, so I've been pissing off. This is why people hate me. Hang on. Are you telling? I must have missed this in class. Okay, here's the thing, because I'm not thinking about your race. I'm thinking about when I say that, just the disrespectful people. Thank you, Bill. Thank you for the save. But that's exactly where. When I say you people, I mean like the Karens out there. I don't have any tolerance for that. Don't do that with me, because I won't hit a woman. My wife will. My wife will. And she knows how to fight. And I'll find your goddamn husband, because now I'm mad because I got to deal with your dumbass. And I don't want to do it in front of your kids, but I'll show them what a real man does. Yeah. I had an Aunt Karen. That lady had to live. No wonder why she wanted off this earth. Your grandma's name was Karen? Oh, that poor lady. Did she have to live through the Karens on the phone? Like, because she's... Oh, that's not the one that I met with the red hair that we were talking about. She was around with technology. She didn't watch it? Did she? Okay, so my grandmas did they would sit in their campers in Sacramento, crank up their air conditioning to 78, crochet, or something like that, and they also did crossword puzzles, Bill. And when I went there, yeah, Bill, the numbers, that numbers too, whatever that numbers, what's that numbers thing? You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, I could see them doing it too. And then they're like, come over here and learn. I'm like, I can't learn. Whatever 24 you see here, I see over here. Now you want me to add that, and I got to go through all these numbers to add it. That's what I see in my head with dyslexia. And it's fun. Like, Jason Wood, Bill. Yeah, Jason is a Marine, Bill. And he finds his peace on the ocean. Surf fishing, Bill. Surf fishing. Thank you for your service, Bill says. But surf fishing, Bill. And I met him through your saltwater guide, right? You know I don't fish, but now I'm talking, and oh, can you text Kristen her laundry's done, Bill? Since you're communicating with her? Thank you. Maybe, or not. No. Yeah. So, Bill, so I get to meet somebody like Jason, and tonight would have been perfect to be down there and hanging out with him and your saltwater guide. Do like a group meetup where we go grab grunions together. I think we should have a grunion fest. And I think JC should be the leader of the grunion fest. Now, Bill, he does videos on YouTube. You can put up your name if you want, JC, or if you just want to be anonymous and watch me, that's cool too. These are different kind of videos, but they're educated. Bill, I don't know how to tie knots. Fishing knots? Do you know all the knots, Bill? Hey, Bill. He does one knot and it doesn't fail. What's your knot called? What's your knot called? You don't even know? The 6 around and through the hole. No. Jason, JC, what knot do you do that I watched? It's a Palomar, San Diego Palomar knot, right? Correct? But it also depends on the size of the fish, Bill. Different fish, different knots. These guys are that. I know, Bill, they're next level. Because they know what hooks to use. He does a bait knot. A bait knot is that, Bill, I got the pole that winds up and all those little hooks go into it. And if you catch all the anchovies, it just knocks them off as you keep reeling. That was a life changer because the old one, I would get stuck with all the little hooks. Now up here, we get to cast out a net. Now I know you can't do it down there, but up here we can. So I'm going to make a video of doing that when the anchovy are here and the squid are here. You went down and just got drunk at the docks and fished? Who then for Dungeness crabs? What about the rock crabs? Do you like the red rock? Which one do you like more? Oh, thank you, Bob. Thank you. I don't know what, if you click on that, it's going to take you to Knott's. And I get to hang out with these guys. I got to meet him and talk to him at the PCS show. And it was an honor for me to meet you, my guy. I know it was an honor for you too, because I'm a narcissist, but it was an honor. And I believe you could teach me how to get my first grunion, because back in the day, I would drink an over-the-line contest, and I'd be too wasted to do the grunion. I was there, but I never caught one. I'd just sit on the beach, just plastered from the sun, not knowing my limits yet. You know, you're young. 4 minutes. So I want to do a grunion hunt with you. And he's one of the best, Bill, in my opinion, because he studied these knots. You could see these videos, and he's studied a knot like I've never seen anybody study a knot before. Your brother could tie a knot for anything. Yeah, is that your every situation? Bill, okay, in the military, JC, if you're here, I'll finish the show with this. Paracord. Don't answer yet. Bill, do you know what a paracord's called? You have paracord. That's what I know it by. Do you know what the real military term is? Nylon. No. It's even cooler, Bill. And Bill will remember this, and he's going to go to the shop next time he needs it, and he'll ask for it this way, because this is a real man's way to ask for it. JC, if you're still here, can you just... It's 51... It's not 5150. That's crazy. That's a crazy code in the United States. God, I don't know if he's here. Anyway. I think, honestly, Martin can join us. We can barbecue. Can you imagine? When is the next time the grunion... Hey, Martin, when does the grunion run that we can catch him again? I know it's all illegal. Because I can take a hibachi. Remember the hibachis, Bill? When you went to... Okay, do you bring briquettes? Not the propane. I know they made the propane one. Yeah, but do you remember back in the day, like with your dad and stuff, cooking, grilling? It was all charcoal, right? They didn't have propane. So if we get back to the charcoal, I don't know if that's highly toxic. You're squirting. So ours do too. In parks, we have charcoal barbecues. And nobody cleans them off, Bill. Like the city doesn't, the counties don't, the people definitely don't. That's like me sleeping in the sheets at a fucking hotel. That ain't happening. I'm bringing my own 850 thread count, and I ain't touching that. My wife does that for me. We bring gloves so she can touch it. Anyway, I gotta say this, man. That sounds like a great idea. So we got, hey Martin, I do have shorter ones and I have longer ones. So these are the longer ones. These are about a quarter pound each. Okay, there's a long one, and there's 3 of the bite size, but I didn't even go small. I think we should have half that size. But here's the cool thing. At a party, I've already done this. You barbecue it, and then you just cut it up, and you put a little fork in it. So it's like an hors d'oeuvre. I don't want to get caught up. Don't ask me how much you can buy this for. I've already done this route with you wardens. You're undercovers. I don't sell. I don't do anything. I create, and then I move on. Lobster season's over. Thank God. It's time to go get halibut. It's going to be halibut season, but I'm going to get a leopard shark this season. And I have people I'm going to do it with, and I'm pretty excited. So, lobster season will be all wrapped up. Son of hibachi's. Martin, what a great joke. What a great joke. Bob's laughing. Martin, you got the crowd going. God, you throw some more out, Martin. I'm about to get off, but I'll go another 5 minutes. I mean, Martin's a fun guy just to know. He survived. I've never met him. I just talked to him online. He offers for me to stay at his area. He lives in the country of LA. And I'm going to take him up on it. That's what Bill was telling me, but it was too hard to stuff. Bill, you go down to the other side, they use sheep's intestine. Sheep's intestine. What do you use, Bill? What intestine? Pig intestine. So if you go small, and I've seen them break on here, because lobster is not a regular hamburger meat. You're going to see it in my next video. Okay? It's not a regular meat. So you put it through. It looks like turkey because it has the harbor bugs do. I'm telling you, the ones from the island are more red, but my own opinion. Leave me alone. We put too much salt in them. No salt on these ones. These are perfection. I've tasted it. I had no ailment from it. Now, here's the weird thing. A lot of people got sick from the PCS show. Shaking hands, hugging people, being out in public. I look for signs of anybody that's sick, and then I love the fist pump. So if you meet me, I try to just do this. I don't need to do this. It's fine. And it's more my personality, my style. And we have these. And we have the hamburger. And now it's time to get back to making the shorts and the videos. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Bill, people cannot get past this handshake. I don't know why. Like, Bill, you've been in the bathrooms in casinos with your buddies that have been drinking too much, and then you're just peeing in the urinal, but they're in the poo-poo place, right? And they walk out past you while you're peeing and don't even wash their hands. And then you see them out there high-fiving. And that's our show for tonight. Oh, that's a harbor bug. Wow, that was a big crack. They are drying, but they're going to be safe. We will be epoxying. I am going to come down and pick up my new puppy next week. I know the Bulldog thing's thrown off my algorithm. So I'm going to start a different channel for the Bulldog. The lobster sausages are a success. They taste great. Everybody keeps asking. I'm not selling any of this. Half of it goes back to the guys that won those 3 that I'm taxidermy. And then they can give it away. Yeah, eat at your own risk. They're from Long Beach Harbor. I'm going to eat them. My dogs are going to eat them. My new puppy's going to try it. I don't know if it's going to go bad. You guys follow, you watch, and you'll know.